So good morning everyone. Today we are gonna do a little bit of Saturn. In the last episode I prepared the Kanban board because I was a bit confused about what to do, how to handle this task, this story. And I decided to divide this into this in a specific order to make them easier. And yeah, we can do that. Just want to see. I can't see it. Anyway, it's this. I like more in this way. Good. So let's start with this. Let's open Unity. Making close, lossless scaling. Oh shit. Oh, wrong. And actually I started like 20 minutes earlier. So good. Yeah, 20 minutes earlier. Well, actually, let's do that. It was like at 11. And now we continue. So I contacted the artist and hopefully he answers soon. So we need to adjust the button. This is going to be very easy, I can tell you, because I wrote the code for this and it's quite simple. The reason is that when I create a button in my UI, also from script, especially from scripts, they need a reference to an object in the scene because I need to be able to select them through the UI. Problem is this button is created, but there is no connection with this ship. Therefore, it gets deleted automatically. That's the way I'm handling it. And actually, I like the behavior as is, but maybe just to avoid getting confused next time, I can make a small change to the model. Yeah. So the problem is here. Bug solved. I just need to set this linked ship. However, I also want to set a lock. Right, so wait, it's not here, the logic. Yeah, because I divided the model from the script itself. That's how I did it. But still nothing. All right. Interesting. So it's pretty clear there is a problem with design. So let's look for a null check. Exactly. Maybe it's up in the self-destruct on destroy object. Close all other. So this is not what I'm looking for. It's probably this, but where is it? Wait, is it? Oh, it's here. Yeah. I'm blind. Yeah, it's here. So this is the place where I want to change the code. So this is not a warning. It's just a lock. Okay. Here we go. And we can also test this quite easily.
Commander, we've intercepted a faint distress signal from a vessel in a nearby asteroid field. We don't know what happened or why they went silent, but we need answers. Your mission is simple: locate the ship, assess the situation and assist them if necessary. Stay sharp, there's no telling what you'll find out there. Good luck.
So you see, it's here. Because the ship exists. It's very small, so you cannot see it. But it's here. And now, if I pick this and I delete it, it gets deleted and nothing happens. Oh, wait. This shit is very annoying. I have this since day one, by the way. Okay, but it's here. How difficult it is to fix. Look, rotation leaving vector is 0. Okay, let me create a ticket for this. Bug ticket. So KC 11. This can be KC 11. So right, so this is, since this is a real task, it's not like a bullet point. We need to create difficulty. I mean, difficulty, yeah, it's trivial. Importance. I mean, for readability's sake, critical. I can live without this. And realistically speaking, it's optional. Or polishing, I guess. But I need to prioritize this at some point because I need to be able to use my console. Cool. Is a task. So yeah, the change works. So let's commit. As easy as that. So -1. How is this shown? Yeah, these things are not working properly, I think. I mean, this is working for stories. That's the thing with Notion. It's not a real tool for this, but they did their best. Next thing is to scale. Okay. So let's open Blender. By the way, I shouldn't open this. But Very weird. Okay, let's go to the game. Let's go to delete this. And stack this and scale it to 225. It should look the same. Yeah, it looks the same. Good. What the heck? Good. Next step. Why is my table not going up? What happened? Oh, because the cable is detached somehow. All right, should be fine now. Okay, so save, done. Maybe yeah, the next time I can take. I mean, I'm curious about how to fix this clipping. Object mode. So I have no camera. So they are having a disco in the meantime. It's the wind. Disco at 11:30 in the morning. By the way, the call that I had earlier, I think I mentioned this in the pre-video. I don't know. It was for a job interview. So yeah, very important. So we know what the problem is. How to adjust view clipping What? Hello? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, exactly what I expected. I don't want this. I want this to be higher. Yes. Always to 2 kilometers. Perfect. Anyway. Okay. Saved. That's a bit slow. Blend matter. Very good. Wait, how many blend files do I have? Uh, one, two. Oh, one is basis, one is final. Okay. Change and camera clipping. One less thing to worry about. Okay, so now we have to change the coordinates. So there was a video.
Hey guys, so today I'll be showing you a quick solution to solve this. Actually, there are two ways, but I'm going to show you the two ways. So here's what we're going to be getting. As you can see, I have my Y, X, and Z coordinates arranged like this, same way we have it in Unity. Here is it. So this is how it's arranged in Unity. We have Y, X, Z. So Unity uses Y up, while Blender uses Z up. So this issue usually results in having a flipped object. So here is a quick and easy solution. As you can see, the way this object is arranged in Blender, it's the same way it is arranged in Unity. So if you're having this issue, here is a quick tutorial for you. All right, guys. So here is the first fix. So if you have your blend file embedded directly into your Unity like this.
Too lazy. I do this manually. What was I doing? I forgot. Oh, right. Rotating. So at the moment, no? Oh, wrong. Okay, let's add 1 point. Um, right. So this is the initial position. Blue is front. Okay. Well, it was in that video.
Hey guys, actually there are two ways, but I'm going to show you the two. It's gonna be cool. Just like this, and there. You can just see if I reset it back to 0, as you can see we have minus 90, minus 89 here. If I just reset it back to 0, and then you see that this is actually not correct and is aligned wrongly. The way this object is arranged in Blender, it's the same way it is arranged in Unity. So if you're having this issue, here is a quick tutorial for you. All right, guys. So here is the first fix. So if you have your blend file embedded directly into your Unity like this, just the way I have it here, this box.blend file is dragged directly into this model folder in my Unity file. So if I should drag this box to the scene now, you can see this. I have this Y, X, Z is properly aligned. Well, this is actually tricky. This is very, very wrong. And sometimes I might just continue modeling and say, okay, everything is fine. But this is actually wrong and it's tricky. And if you do this, you can just see if I reset it back to 0, as you can see we have minus 90, minus 89 here. If I just reset it back to 0, and then you see that this is actually not correct and is aligned wrongly. But you can see, okay, it's fine. You can still leave it back at minus 90. Everything will be cool. Just like this. And there, this is actually wrong and this is tricky. So let me show you an example. So if I should duplicate this file now, let's say Shift D, and then drag this forward a bit, and then when I save, and then I go back to Unity, it gets messy. Here you see it. You see the way this is arranged?
This guy is not good at explaining.
Deal with any axes problems or scaling problems within the Unity editor. if you've ever tried to export from Blender into Unity and you've got like 90 degrees or negative 90 degrees on X and 100 scales and things like that, then this is the video for you. I'm Hayden from polyfable.com, the web, and then export. And then from there, we're going to do an FBX export. Really interested in the settings over here on the right-hand side. If you do not see these settings, you can simply click on the cog, should it be grayed. I'm going to lay down scaling, and Blender side of the puzzle is to turn off. Here, we're going to say apply scaling, and we're going to say FBX all. After that, forward, we're going to put negative Y forward. And then the final trick of the Blender side of the puzzle is to turn off use space transform.
I just had an idea. So we have this object. What about adding a monkey? Right. So monkey, tell me, what's front? Oh, this is upside down. So epsilon is front. Okay, but this should work anyway. If I do what is the raspberry.
Okay, let's now.
So FBXO. Auto select.
Export this as example and
Minus epsilon minus.
export. Perfect.
Sphere. What? Okay, so this is literally not there. Except it's too big. No. There's just nothing. No information there. Oh, because I didn't select anything. Good job, Mario. So this was minus z. No, minus y and z. So there is still nothing. Um, I don't know, this stuff is weird. Okay, so it's upside down. Okay,
Export this as example.
so let's maybe create a cube. Well, the cube doesn't help because I need to be able to understand what's the font. So I mean, the same is with 3. Let's continue watching.
As you can see, there's a slight problem. If we look at this, and let's just even bring it into this Unity scene, let's just drag and drop it in, and negative 90 problem. And that's very easily fixed. But you will see that the scale is working as corrected. But let's fix this up, shall we? Let's go to example, and then we're going to, in the FBX options under model, turn on bake axis conversion and apply. As you can see, that now looks very, very good, and it is pointing in the correct orientation. So if we were
Bake axis. Wait, how did it go down?
and apply under model, turn on bake axis.
Oh. Yeah, it's still facing the wrong side.
This conversion and apply. As you can see, that now looks very, very good.
I did exactly what it is. Yeah, this is correct.
And it is pointing in the correct orientation. So if we were to press play now, everything should work as it is. And there she is, all happy. Good old Suzanne. Perfect. I hope that this helps you out when importing your objects into Unity. I know that a lot of you aren't as invested in Unity as you might have been a couple of weeks ago, but I will still be making Unity videos. But for my personal projects, such as this one, I'm probably going to be porting it to another game engine. I think Unity is one of the best editors out there, but until there is a marked and long change in attitude from the higher ups at Unity, I personally cannot suggest it for smaller and independent projects. If you are doing a larger project, I would recommend Unreal, but with that all said, Unity is still a very important piece of the industrial puzzle, and it's still going to be around for a very long time, and it is well worth learning, especially if you want to get into the game development industry. So this has been Hayden from polyfable.com. If you're interested in courses and levels dedicated to teaching you how to tell stories with technology, such as the one I'm showing you here, then head over to polyfable.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this helps.
Whoopsie. Okay, it doesn't work. Wait, how did I do earlier? No. Wait, how did I do that before? I selected everything. Okay, well, that's what I'm doing right now. So if I apply axis conversion, and now I export, should be fine. Of course, nothing is there. Yeah, I still don't get what the problem is. I'm just asking to I'm wondering what the problem is. What if I just do this and export everything? Oh. Huge. Still wrong. My god, so this is so dumb.
Hello and welcome, I'm your CodeMonk, and in this video we're going to figure out how to set the transform pivot to a game object. Let's begin. So here we are in an empty scene. Now if you're new to Unity, one of the first things you'll need to learn is how to make a health bar. So if you want to make it in the world rather than in the UI, then you add the sprite renderer. However, now if you try to scale it, you will notice that it scales from here before. Now let's ignore this ability for the purposes of understanding how you. So essentially a game object will always be transformed from its center. It doesn't matter what sprite it has or what box collider is attached to it. The transformations are always done from the origin of that game object. Let's set this sprite and then we make.
Now this is not going to work. Or I just ask Gemini. I have a random model, and when it's imported into Unity, then the model faces the wrong axis. Sure, I can rotate the object fine, but I want to rotate the x-axis in Unity by 90%. Is it? But then I want to fix this rotation as default and have 0, 0, 0 set as rotation in Unity. Does it make sense? No, not a solution. I also cannot do this. Blender Z-axis is up. So Z-axis is up. So the right rotation. ,90° in the x-axis. Okay. Control A. Interesting, okay. If you say so. But in this case, the forward, I don't know, let's just save for now. And no, it's not correct. I should rotate this 180 degrees. This, yes. 180, Control A, rotation, export. Finally, oh my god, finally. So painful. I should save until I can. The material is wrong. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so it's facing this direction. Perfect. Yeah. Save. Notice this diffuse .png. This can be deleted. I have no clue. Yeah. What was I doing? This. Now it's correct. Wonder why it's like this. Right now. But okay, yeah, so we did the trick. Assets 3 textures. I mean, realistically, what the fuck are this? 3? Fuck yeah. Yeah, makes no difference. With this blend one. Let me check. Why do we have this? So let's commit first. So import model with correct access from Blender to Unity. And before that, I want to take this and delete it. But I think this has no use. Yeah, it has no use. Okay, my stomach is complaining. Apparently I'm hungry. But this is done. So this will be very interesting. Mixed playership stretching. Yeah, it will be. It's been 1 hour. Oh my god, I have the feeling I have done nothing. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah guys, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.